Do you have a business partnership that's starting to feel a little bit off? Do you have a business partner who you feel isn't all in and there is tension between you two? Well, if this is true, this video is for you. Kevin Weir, your action business coach, helping you achieve your business dreams. In today's videos, we're going to talk about and learn how to get a good partnership back working well together. And by the end of this video, you'll have real actionable strategies that you and your business partner can use so you can get back on track. Now, when you start a business with a partner, it's a lot of times it's all excitement. It's all about you're aligned, you're motivated, you're really going out there and getting it. But partnerships evolve because guess what? People evolve. You've got changing priorities. You have family, you have risk tolerance, you have some partners that are all in who would be counteracted by the stability person. And so here's the thing, is that if you don't start talking through these issues, you start developing a lot of resentment. Now, there's 3 partnership phases that every partnership goes through. Now, phase 1 is what I call the honeymoon phase. Everything is a yes. That's the operative word. Yes, we can do this. You're working crazy hours. You're feeling excited and enthused. And that pretty quickly starts fading into phase 2. Reality hits in. You're now in the reality phase. Cracks are starting to show. Disagreements are heating up. Expectations aren't being met. But then phase 3 is what I call the leadership phase. Now we're starting to mature. Roles are clarified. We're working at leading the team rather than arguing over details. Now we start pushing through and start really getting a solid foundation in your business. Here's the problem though. Most partnerships never make it to phase 3. They get into phase 2, they get stuck, and everything implodes. So now, how do you get your partnership back on track and get it to phase 3? Well, number 1, we have to basically start getting honest with each other as partners and ask ourselves, what has changed? Let's get honest with everybody. One of my biggest experiences, business partners who really don't have a sort of truth-telling session where they can express how they feel about things and start working things out. So then, once we start getting honest with each other, the next question is, where is this thing going? Where do you see yourself in 3 years, 5 years? 10 years? Do we have a unified vision, or is one partner now wants to do this versus the other partner, and if there's a third one, now you create even more complexity. So we have to figure out where are we aligned both in business and in life. And then number 3, what do you need from each other as business partners? You're going to have to look at revisiting roles. We have to have clear lanes. Which sandbox will each one of you work in? And see, here's the thing, is that I typically see that there's different types of partners. One might be the visionary, one might be the implementer. And you have to really understand as that goes forward, neither is right nor wrong, but work to each other's strengths. So here's the thing we need to really dial in on, is that you have to develop both communication and trust. Let's walk this through. You can't fix a partnership without effective communication. And here's the thing, is you can't fix communication without trust, and you can't build trust with transparency. So how do we get that going? We have to start setting monthly check-ins and go over partnership topics. You may be doing a lot of operational topics in your meetings, but at least once a month we have to have a partnership meeting where we go over bigger picture items. We get real with each other and work out any disagreements. You have to then take a look at, are we still aligned? What needs to be realigned if that's the case? So don't avoid hard conversations in a business partnership. Schedule them, get them into your calendar, and make sure you actually hold the meetings rather than create excuses not to hold them. Now, here's the thing. A lot of times, great partnerships are going to need an outside individual who is more than going to be just playing referee. You're going to need to be on the same page with each other and have that level of accountability to make sure that you're still working to where you want to go. I'm going to be offering partnerships 2 weeks of free coaching. What does that look like? Week 1 is going to be filling out some forms and doing an initial call with me, the coach, to see what's going on. And then the second week is we actually have the coaching session. We basically see what's going on, what needs to be fixed in the partnership, and then make a decision if ongoing coaching is appropriate for you. If you're interested, go ahead and click below, get scheduled with me. I'd love to talk with you. Go out there, make it a great day.